cool animation startup there. I like that. It's manual. Yep. Okay. Bring that out here. Okay. I have a little lumbar massage. Don't mind if I go on full refresh. On. Oh. Alright, let's see how this does. Alright, looks like we have some different modes here. We're currently in normal. We also have tarmac, which I guess is for twisty roads, it looks like. And then we have gravel, pretty self-explanatory. Snow. Mud. Oh, looks like you can't go, you have to go all the way back around, I see. Okay, interesting. And then you have power, which looks like it's electric mode. But then you also have this button over here for pure EV, where you can go from EV to save to charge to normal. So we're just going to be in normal here. And we're going to put this into normal there. We're going to see how this drives just as a usual car. Alright, let's get out of here. I guess it's in drive. Yep, we are moving forward, although it's pretty imperceptible, to be honest. Now, obviously, I'm going to launch this thing because this is 1010's car reviews, and that's what we do. So the second that this thing turns green, we'll see how it does. So here we go. This is pure EV. And we're barely going 40, but I'm going to back off there. So that was pure EV mode. So right off the bat, I'm getting a lot of looseness from this brake. It's pretty spongy, but I guess that's the whole luxury thing at this point. But yeah, you have to press it in, I don't know, 60% before you actually get any braking. So I don't love that. Let's see how it maneuvers in small spaces. Oh, it's a pretty good turning radius. So I'll give it that. Here we go. So this is definitely pure EV. Alright, so it's pretty responsive to turn in. Slaloming is pretty quick. The steering is light, but it's good. It's very numb though. I have no idea what's going on with these front wheels. It's very quiet. I'm hearing something, but it's like this faint little whistle. Yeah, so as I smash these paddles, I don't really see it doing anything. It says B0 power. This must be braking. It must be regenerative braking. So I would ideally like mine on 0. Because I'm not super into the one pedal driving. I don't even know if this offers one pedal driving. But the whole point of this today is we don't really know what's up with Mitsubishi. We know that Americans typically haven't bought them a lot. They didn't get a lot of recognition here, and people, it's not really on their radar in the States. Having said that, that doesn't mean it's a bad car. So we're here to see what's it like. Let's go put this into a different mode. Let's put this into what looks like the twisties mode. Now, because we're going so slow, it seems to primarily be using the electric motor anyway. This will be a good test of how it is to just get on the power. Yep, really slow. Really slow. Now it kicks in. My lord. Alright, so that's not great. Let's talk about how the chassis feels. Feels pretty solid. It's not exactly a speed racer car. It does insulate pretty well. It's very quiet in here. Obviously, you don't have the sound of the engine, but often that can hyper-intensify a lot of the other noises, such as road noise, wind noise, etc. But no, I'm not really getting any of that here, but I still haven't really gotten it up to speed, so we'll see how it does there. I'm going to floor it now. It just takes so long. Such a quiet vehicle, though. I don't hear a thing, I don't feel a thing. This is nice.
Keep next left, then immediately take the next right exit.
And that brake is so weird. So it makes it, difficult to pop out of corners. Okay, so it vibrated when I was trying to go over. Let's punch it in here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, well, we lost the camera there. Throw it in. Oh, not at all. Missed the lane entirely. Now we're gonna put it into twisty mode, into tarmac. The freaking brakes. Yeah. No brake boost, just gunned. This is not a fast car. This is a nice car. I'm still getting my massage. I've been getting it this whole time. This is like, it feels like compression, air blowing up in certain areas, and the roller thing a little bit. It's nice, but there's got to be more to talk about in this car other than the massage seats. The climate system is actually hard buttons, which is great. There's my heated steering wheel. I think it's 1 stage. We have heated seats and all that as hard buttons too, which are 3 stage, but I don't see cooled seats. I can access my camera at any time, I believe, if it decides to work. Maybe not. Can we get to this stuff? Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the infotainment. It's not exciting, there's nothing to do. CarPlay doesn't seem to be working, even though it says it has it in the car. I went through the setup things properly. My phone says it's connected. This says it's connected to my phone, and I'm just not getting anything out of that. So I have no maps other than the included ones, which again aren't great. Okay, I feel like we've given that enough time. Is there another way we could do this? That looks like where I need to go. That looks like where I need to go. Can you get me to there? Can you get me to there? Alright, fudge. Dude, what? Okay. Let's try this again. Map. Let's try destination. Let's try street address this time. Let's do this the slow way. 185. Okay. East. Sun. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is where I need to go. Yes, New York. Okay. What is this? Freeport? You have to know the town? Okay. Okay, that took a very long time.
Continue to follow the road.
Okay, I will start to follow the road. Okay, another thing that sucks in this car, which is when you put it in reverse, you need to then hit the throttle. It won't creep at all, which is really lurchy and unexpected. Clicking down. I believe it is activated. The car is stopping for me, and it's alerted me. It shows the image of a steering wheel, but I'm wary to just, yep, it's definitely operating the steering wheel as well. So this is now doing radar cruise, stop and go. That was a full stop. We'll see if it goes. It shows the speed limit here, shows the steering, it shows that it's got the lane keep on, or the lane centering rather. So we're gonna see how it does, and we're gonna see if it requires my input to then go when this big horn in front of us goes. But this is a $50,000 car. This is spec'd all the way out. It has all this stuff. What do you do? Oh, I think that it activates. Okay, so the car is not going. I am now tapping the gas. It's still not catching up. I'm holding the gas. And now I'm here and we'll see if it wants. Now it's got me all over the place. Okay, so I have this on again. Now I have radar cruise on. I click this to set it. It says the steering wheel's working. Now I'm gonna let go and see what happens. Alright, let's see. How can I change my car lane? I would like to be closer to the car in front of me, so I'm not pissing off everyone behind me. I can see a Jeep like right on my tail. It's probably upset that I'm going so slow, but I have no idea how to get it to catch up. It's not intuitive. I can click this again. That's how I do it. Okay. So the closest I can be is what I've selected here, I believe, which is 1 bar. And we're going to see what happens in front of us. It hasn't asked me to take over steering or anything, which I really do like. My car asks me every, I think it's 10 seconds to take over. Here's the warning. I'm going to ignore it. I'm not going to take over. It's also showing in the head-up display. It's now beeping. and it's red and it's flashing, and we're gonna see what it does. I really hope it doesn't turn off, but that is a realistic expectation. Warning, take steering control. Okay, I have. So that wasn't great. Didn't like that either, but it seemed to do an okay job keeping the lane, but we were going like 20 miles an hour, if not 10 miles an hour, so a lot of the systems can do very competently at that. Okay, I have pressed go. So all I did this time was I tapped the throttle, and now it seems to be following. So, but it's not keeping me in the lane. Every time you come to a full stop, it seems to turn off the auto steering, the steering assist. Now that's something I would want, and it's still not back on. How do I get it on? I would love to have it on. It's still not on. Now it's on. I believe it's now deemed that it can do it. This really isn't the best test, so please don't go off of this exclusively and then go 70 on the highway and expect it to keep its lane, because I have no information on that just yet. Right. Okay, I'm tapping the gas, and it is eventually getting me there. But yeah, the materials are very nice. I like feel the steering wheel, it's nice. This is kind of crappy, to be honest. This is full of fingerprints, and it's not very quick to use. So like if I go here, right, to map, something you would definitely want to be using quickly, it's not great, as you can see. It's pretty bad, actually. Don't like the feel of the turnstock either. It feels very plasticky, cheap, light, hollow. What I do like is the suspension on this. It's a nice feeling suspension. I'll get over here. Yeah, it's a nice feeling suspension. It really cushions a lot of the imperfections in the road, so it's pretty good like that. It doesn't feel clunky, it doesn't feel shaky. It's pretty good like there. Build quality, decent. Well, build quality, okay. You know, it's okay. It's okay. The materials are very soft. Like, this is not just like some whatever leather. This is like a very nice to the touch, well padded, cushy leather. This isn't just like a hard thing to put your arm on. This is genuinely nice. You know, you got these like fake aluminum trims over here. Again, more of that really nice leather. Love the quilting pattern. We got some carbon fiber over here. I have to say, it really doesn't match anything in the vehicle. I don't get what it's here for. I mean, you got this, that quilting, gloss black, silver trim. It's all over the place in terms of design, but I don't think that that's why people buy it. I don't have one of these in my car. I really miss it. This one isn't very nice either, though. It's like very plasticky. All right, here we go. Oh, this person's gonna go anyway. The clearance in this car is pretty okay. I guess I'm just gonna go around you. This will be a perfect opportunity to do a turning radius test. So we're going to do that
Road with restricted access.
That is pretty good. Let's do that one more time. See how many. I wasn't even full lock. Hold on. Let's do it now and let's see how. That's a lot of rotations to full lock, I feel. Okay. But for the most part, because I'm in these low speeds, I do feel that it's had me mostly in electric mode, so I really haven't had much of a sense for what's going on with the engine. Alright, gunning it, taking forever, and I'm gonna brake into here because I don't trust this car not to roll at all. That had some actual engine in there, so it's very confusing as to when it will kick in the engine. Here, I'm gonna step on it. It's definitely not one of those EVs where the power gets away from you. This feels like a car. But no, it's a comfortable place to be. You know, I sat in the back earlier. It was very comfortable as well. This has Bose audio system. I don't know how it is. We can find out together. Sound system is not very good. It has a Bose, but it, you know, These days, Bose and cars are 50-50. Some of them are made for the cabin and sound fantastic, and they have a lot of Bose input. Other ones are just licensed, and they're like, oh, we can put Bose in this car. And then you're like, well, this does not stand up to Bose standard at all. This one is one of those, unfortunately, where it just doesn't stand up to Bose standard at all. So now it's time for me to charge. So this should open. Yes, it did. Gas, right, okay, yikes. And then the other thing here, I guess should open the, I don't know which one of those did it, but hopefully one of them did it. No. Okay, we'll figure it out,
To charge, make sure you have the electric handbrake set and the vehicle is off and in park.
That again, maybe?
Open the charging lid like so. Make sure that the charging indicator light is green and blinking. You can also check to see the charging indicator blinking on the driver display.
Well, this would suck to figure out in the cold, but I'm sure if you bought one of these, you probably know how to do it. All right, let's see if I can get the trunk to open. Nope, because I have to get the key. Okay. Where is the key? Here is the key. All right. Pretty big in here. These look interesting. I guess those are technically seats. I picked that up. So far, turning radius good. Brakes good, even though I don't like the feel of them. Infotainment not good. Sound system not good. Insulation good. Refinement good. Comfort very good. That's where I'm at with this car right now. Alright guys, now it's my turn to drive the car. So let me just do a quick acceleration run. That's the whole theme with the car. It's pretty good. Nothing amazing, nothing bothersome or cumbersome. It's a very smooth operator. Alright, so we're just gonna hit the on-ramp here. Max has already had a feel for the power and how sufficient it is. I'm just gonna focus on how well the transition is from electric to internal combustion and when they work together. Alright, so, oh, there's the camera. Well, let's go. Fantastic, imperceivable. Could not tell one bit. Could you tell? Nope. Exactly. It seemed like it had four-wheel steering almost, so. Yeah, but as far as the brake pedal feel goes, there's not much of it. Alright, so I'm just gonna... Where there were like no cars. Here. Rotation. Good handling, punching it out of the corner. The way this car drives does not feel Japanese. It feels very planted. I kind of like in this car too. It seems to have a lot of Range Rover qualities, but obviously at a fraction of the price. Max probably thinks that's a bit of a stretch, but yeah. Let's talk about the steering wheel first. It's a fantastic steering wheel, perforated leather, just like it is in actually quite a lot of performance cars, and it's very good quality leather. It's not some cheap, leatherette. Paddles, which in the plug-in hybrid models are used to adjust the amount of regen braking that is available, are also very tactile to the touch. And as for the steering itself, again, it's very competent. It goes where you want it to go. Right now I have it set at B3, which is halfway through the most aggressive regenerative braking setting. I think there's a total of 5. So I just switched it to 5. I'm going 50 miles an hour, and let me just let off the throttle. Let's see if it'll stop completely.
Okay, so definitely not 100% one pedal driving like Tesla's, but you can definitely use it to your advantage. Me personally, okay, all right, that camera just fell. 50,000 MSRP, and then you get 7,500 back from the government, and federal tax credits. And that's the beauty about PHEVs. It gives you that flexibility, and that's why I'm still shocked at how little options there are in this competitive SUV segment. The Outlander PHEV was the pioneer of that. It was, and even still is to this day, the best-selling PHEV SUV. I'm sure there will be a lot of fleet sales, but Mitsubishi as a brand now at least has some sort of a future now that they're owned by Nissan. So this vehicle, this new generation of Outlander, is actually based on the Nissan Rogue, which is a great car. And this just seems to be the more luxurious alternative. It seems as though that Mitsubishi is positioning themselves as that kind of a brand now. And rightfully so, because Mitsubishi in most people's minds means nothing. It looks great, great value, and you can't beat Mitsubishi's 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. The interior is above average in class. I'd say on par, if not better, than the Volkswagen Tiguan. And it comes with 7 seats.
So that was our first time outlanding, I guess, in the 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. While we felt differently about the power sufficiency, we reached a consensus on pretty much everything else. The transmission is seamless, while the steering is prone to understeer, it's fairly direct. The turning radius is surprising and enabled this Outlander to drive small. The cabin is decently insulated and provides no BS driving comfort from the seats in the first 2 rows to the ride, despite its lack of active dampers. If you have to go PHEV, check out the BMW 330e, maybe a Lexus. If you can wait a bit, the 2023 Prius Prime is coming and it looks very desirable. If you have to go PHEV SUV, this is up there, but maybe go check out the Jeep 4xe products. There's also the Volvo Recharge line. There's others too. So what do you think? Does the 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV deserve a spot in the American market? What about your cross-shopping list? Tell us what you think in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on 1010's Car Reviews. See you on the next one.